Let's bring it on to what's going on in Bahrain now. What's the goal for you and the team at this final pre-season test?
Laps. I understand the car more. I think that's the main priority. Just trying to understand what you need from the car. Try different things on the car in terms of setup. So also for other tracks or whatever, if you have issues, what kind of direction you need to go into. So it's all about that, really.
And are there lots of upgrades this week?
Maybe.
Okay, well, talking of upgrades, George, let's bring it to you now. A drastically different looking car here in Bahrain. Can we get your reaction to seeing it run for the first time?
Yeah, I guess it looks interesting, but it's not about how it looks, it's about how fast it goes. So I don't really have any more thoughts than that. Obviously caught a few people's eyes this morning. My mask is so twisted, wowzer. Yeah, obviously caught quite a few people's eyes this morning. And I guess from my side, it's I'm proud to be part of a team that's pushing innovation and all this hard work, blood, sweat and tears going into seeing something pretty spectacular being pulled off is pretty incredible. But as I said, it doesn't matter what it looks like. We need to see if it's fast on track.
Well, in what areas are you hoping it'll give improved performance?
I think at this stage, for all the teams, it's just trying to improve the downforce and just bring more downforce to the cars. The development rate is pretty drastic for all the teams, and I think we're going to see a constant evolution over the course of this season. And obviously these new regulations came in for this season. But if you look up and down the grid between our car, the Red Bull, the Ferrari, even the Williams, there's some pretty drastic differences across all the teams. So I think that's really great to see, and what Formula One's about.
And just a quick word on Barcelona. You haven't driven here yet in Bahrain. How are you settling into the team? Feeling comfortable already?
Yeah, feeling comfortable. Feel pretty relaxed. The guys are great. I've known them for a long time now, and just getting onto business really. So it feels very natural with everybody. Working well with Lewis, I think we've got a really good relationship, and we're on the same page with where the car's limitations are. So I think that's really important for two drivers to have similar feedback, because then you're all pushing in the same direction. So far, so good.
Thank you, George. Nicky, let's come to you next. There's a lot of positivity coming out of Williams. What's your read on the team's progress over the winter? No, well, would you like to?
Positivity coming.
We're all happy you left.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Was it meant in a negative?
Well,
I don't mean that in a positive way to me. It sounded like...
Finally, they're relieved.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It sounds like relief out of Williams.
Especially your side of the garage.
Get out.
They love Alex.
They all look like they had a big smile on them. They're
Terrible.
P2 this morning on the timesheet. Yeah. They're all looking good.
George, you're oozing positivity. But Nicky,
I didn't mean it that way.
what's
No,
Nicky, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, it's been a really, I think, positive start. Obviously, the preseason's been a really exciting time, I guess, for all teams. Fresh slate, and I think especially in Williams, we were very much looking forward to these new regulations and this kind of opportunity to just start from kind of ground zero. So Barcelona, I think, was pretty positive. Coming here, I think we were, I guess, like what most teams would be expecting, different challenges. You have obviously much more representative track conditions, and I guess winter testing in Barcelona always makes everything seem a little bit better and easier, not as much tire deg and cooler track temps. But yeah, I think it's all very positive. We still don't really know where we're going to be in the pecking order. I guess that's part of the excitement, and we'll see come qualifying. But I think the thing that we're focused on and we're really putting a big emphasis on, probably like all teams, is this development path. It's not going to be so much where we start, but how much we can improve from race 1 to race 23 is it this year. So all positive so far.
Yeah, first impressions are positive. Just a quick word from you as well on working once again with Alex Albon.
Well, much better than working with this guy over here. No, it's all positive so far. I mean, I've said many times, obviously having had the opportunity to be teammates with Alex already in 2018, which we got along very well on both the working and personal side of things. It really just feels like kind of picking up where we left off, to be honest. I mean, even between 2018 and prior to this year, we always still had a good relationship. Every time we bumped into each other on or off the track, it was all still friendly. So yeah, it just feels like picking up where we left off. It's been all good so far at the factory when we've been there together on track as well. And yeah, I guess kind of like what George says, we've been having very similar comments about the car's limitations so far, which I think again is very important, especially with these brand new regulations. So yeah, all good.
Thanks, Nicky. Yuki, let's come to you now. Let's throw it back to the Barcelona shakedown. How did it go? Are you feeling comfortable in the car yet?
Yeah, I think it was a really good test. I just drove one day. Yeah, we just focused to understand the car, what the limitation is. Yeah, we found a couple of good plays, and also at the same time, the limitation that we have to fix. So, but this is why we're in the test. So that's why. But I think we got a good data. Bit shame that we got a little bit of track time in day 3, but all going smooth. And yeah, I think we're having currently. I think all going well.
Well, what are your objectives for the test here?
Yeah, I think just this last day, last opportunity to find the limitation and also develop the car before the Bahrain race. So, but I think we're all team facing same direction, and we all know the clear target that we have to fix. Also, the place car strong. So I think Bahrain just a little bit of fine tuning. At the same time, if we found something big issue, just that's fine. We have to fix until Bahrain race. But yeah, I think like I said, now currently on the expectation, I think.
Now, Yuki, tell us a little bit about your fitness preparations over the winter, because you said recently in an interview that you were in worse shape than your boss Franz Tost last year. Now, Franz is fit, but come on.
I mean, because you guys don't know how Franz are fit. Franz are fit is because he's running 10K from 5:30 a.m., which I never done in my life. And I mean, also, last year, especially the beginning of first half of the season, I was taking pretty much every day Uber Eats, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and one hand on the game control and one hand just food. So it's just literally was really bad. But yeah, I think that's why I'm sad. But hopefully, even that I was fitter than France. But yeah, if I hear that how he's training every day, how much he's spending on training, I got really impressed. And if I don't know how old he is, 60 years old, 60 years man can do it. I think I should do, especially I'm an athlete. So hopefully, so yeah, I mean, especially after move to Pines, I tried to change my mind. Especially last year, I felt fitness was kind of limitation as a performance. So yeah, I really focus about fitness, completely different schedule compared to previous years. How I spend the off season, and felt much better, and I already felt improvement in the Barcelona. So yeah, I think hopefully in good shape now.
Yeah, and maybe the heat here will prove a real test, won't it? Okay, yeah. Yuki, thank you. We're joined now by Zhou Guanyu, fresh from the Alfa Romeo. Thank you for coming up so quick. Well, tell us, how's it gone? How was performance this morning?
Yeah, I mean, it seems to be a step up from Barcelona. Obviously, we struggled a bit last time out. We finally get some decent run. And also for me to get familiar with the car as well. Yeah, this whole morning seems to be quite good, quite smooth. We had one issue, but it's all very quickly solved. the track seems to be very slippery this morning. I think with these tires, it's not holding up so well, but it's always a good sign to be getting in these conditions to practice, my way through it. But yeah, still a long process to be going ahead before the first race next week.
How confident are you in the car now?
I mean, every time you step in the car, you always feel more confident. Of course, today was the first time I actually did a decent long run, so still having some stuff I have to learn. But yeah, it's good always, to try with different kind of conditions, different short laps, long laps, and of course, to be putting everything together in Formula One in qualifiers is definitely the key. And every time you jump in the car, you feel more confident with everything. And of course, that we still need some decent mileage together with the team to, have a final configuration with, the setup we're going, or preferred by my side. So yeah, let's go.
There was a lot of talk about porpoising at the Barcelona shakedown. Do you feel the team has made progress there?
Yeah, definitely. I think it was a hard one to take for Tier 1, especially for us. And I did some mileage in first day 2. But yeah, for my teammate, it's not a lot of laps done. And hopefully it will be finger crossed for be good mileage for him and for this test. But yeah, at least for the first outing of the first morning so far has been positive. And some issues we had or some struggle we had from last time, it seems to be solved for us. Then now it's time, to be playing around a little bit more and with the car. So let's see.
Okay, good luck with that. Thank you.